Hidden Figures is directed by Theodore Melfi and stars Taraji P. Henson, Octavia Spencer, Janelle Monáe, Kirsten Dunst, Jim Parsons, Mahershala Ali, and Kevin Costner. What a cast! It tells the story of three of the many African-American women who were integral to the Mercury missions, the first manned NASA space missions. The story of Hidden Figures is astonishing to me on two levels. One, because it's a story that has never ever been told on any film or TV show. And two, because it's a completely true story. To think that there was a side of the 1960s space race that has never been told before is totally interesting, and that interest level never falters throughout the entire movie. Hidden Figures goes deep within the idea of complex maths equations, formulas, classic computing models, and just all of this high concept, cerebral stuff that it litters the movie, but also makes it completely entertaining because you feel like you're learning something. I don't like maths, I was never good at it, but I still had a blast watching all these people figuring out all these complex equations because I knew the end result. I knew that the end result was going to be something just phenomenal to society, to popular culture, to the world. On one hand, Hidden Figures tells a great story about these complex maths ideas and how much dedication, time and effort these women put into creating all these brand new formulas and working through all these ideas. But also it is a statement about race relations because they are African-American women. This is the 1960s. There's got to be some form of message about segregation and about racial prejudice. And it's told in a way that doesn't bog down the movie. It doesn't have all these grand, big moments where everyone just realizes, you know what, I'm not going to be a racist anymore. In fact, I'm not even sure everyone really learns that lesson. Sure, one or two characters might be less prejudiced, but it still exists. And that is powerful because it still exists today. The movie only has small moments where it gives you a hint at what segregation is. And that makes for a much more absorbing experience because if you have all these small little moments littered throughout the film, you give so much more emotion and so much bigger highs for the characters. We are seeing these fantastic women achieve their goals and we are behind them. We don't care about the racist characters, we care about them. We want to see them push through all these barriers that have been put against them. As there's a great line in it where it says, every time we try and finish the race, they move the finish line. Hidden Figures also has fantastic performances from all three of its leads. Taraji P. Henson completely just immerses herself in this shy, introverted, very quirky character of Catherine Goebel, who had this astonishing mind, but also a great mindset. She thought about things in such a beautiful way that you don't see for a lot of characters. She isn't strong. She is very weak in a lot of areas, but when she's doing her maths equations, that's when she has the power. It is so realistic to her character. I love that. Octavia Spencer and Janelle Monáe kind of had this really awesome two-way match to see who could be the better, badass, no-nonsense female. And I don't know who won, but they were both fantastic. Both of them had great moments where they just stood up and said, no, this is what I'm going to do, and it's going to be whatever I want. Yes! Girl power! Yeah! This movie is so inspiring. It's so uplifting. Hidden Figures is just a really good, fun time in the movies. It has a witty script, it has fantastic performances from all three of its leads, and great supporting performances as well. Every person that's in this movie just delivers this awesome, nice performance. Even though sometimes some of those characters are the uncomfortable to watch racists, they still dedicate themselves to it. And I appreciate that. This movie feels so fluent and so solid, even though there are parts of it that I really wanted to be told better. I thought that the personal lives of the three protagonists were kind of glossed over just to create empathy. But Hidden Figures is still a film with a good message and is just a good, fun time. The movie looks great as well, thanks to cinematographer Mandy Walker. And as I said, it has great performances, great scripting, really good direction, fun music. It's nice. It's a nice, fun movie, and I'd have to say that Hidden Figures is worth the ticket and the Blu-ray. So Hidden Figures, have you seen it? Please tell me what you think about it in the comments below. There's going to be link videos down there or one over there. For more Mr. Movies, please press my little face right there. Thanks for watching.
Monáe.